In this video, I'm going to show you 3 easy ways to find the center of any circle. Hey everyone, welcome back to David's DIY Reviews. On this channel we do a lot of little DIY woodworking builds, tool reviews, tool tutorials, and little woodworking kind of techniques like this. This is a really great one. It's 3 easy ways to find the center of a circle, and stick around for the last one. It's a method that doesn't require any measuring tools of any kind. So the first method, and probably my favorite that I like to use, is using chords of a circle, which will end up looking something like this, and I'll go ahead and show you guys just how you do it. So what a chord is any point, any line to 2 points of a circle. And to use this method, all you have to do is draw 3 lines from point to point anywhere on the circle, and then square in from them to center, and you'll find your center. So this is how you go about doing it. So you've got your circle here, and we go ahead and we draw 3 lines. We'll do 3 different length lines just for the fun of it. So I'll go from 1 inch to 6 inch. So this will be a 5-inch line. So we'll do a 5-inch line like this. Then we'll do, I don't know, let's do a 4-inch line over here. We'll do, so from 1 inch on the rule. I'm just going to 1 inch because that gets a nice precise point to work with. So we'll do 1 inch to 5 inch there. That'll be a 4-inch line. And then over here, let's do a 3-inch line. So we'll go from the 1 to the 4 inches. That'll be a 3-inch line. So the next step is going to be to find center on these lines. So this line here was my 5-inch line. So it's going to be 2.5 inches. This was my 4-inch line. So center is going to be 2 inches. You put a mark. And this was my 3-inch line. So center will be 1.5. We'll put a mark. So the next step will be drawing lines out square at 90 degrees from those center points. And you really only need to draw the portion of the line in the center because you're looking for the center of the circle. So you can grab a square, anything that is square, and we'll draw our lines just in the middle because that's really all we need. You can actually use a piece of paper as a square too. If you didn't have a square of any kind, you can just grab a piece of paper and you can actually use that as a square. And now, as you can see, we've got our 3 lines right in the middle here. So now you've got your 3 lines that came out from the center of these, and the intersection of those 3 lines is going to be the exact center of this circle. It's as simple as that. And this, like I say, this is probably my favorite method, using those chords. The next method is going to be drawing a square within your circle and finding the intersection of that. And that's the next way that I'll show you how to find center of a circle. So how you go about doing this method is you're going to want to draw a square within the circle. So what you need for this is an actual square with measurements on it. This is a metric little square. And you have to start kind of moving it around until both measurement points on each side of the square meet the circle at the same time, or at the same measurement. So if I move it around just like this, I can go to, it looks like 5.5 centimeters. So I'll mark that, and then we'll draw the square out from those. So draw down this way, and you draw it out this way. You could actually just draw the corners of the square because you actually only need to draw the lines across to intersect. And then we'll go ahead and do the same thing on the other side. So this one was 5.5 centimeters. So we'll do the same thing. We'll keep moving this around until both points meet at 5.5 centimeters. And it can be kind of finicky to do, but it looks like we're right there. So we'll draw that same square. And then what you have to do, if your lines didn't quite meet both sides, you just meet up both parts of that square like that. And then what we'll do is we'll draw from corner to corner of the square we just made. And the intersection of those 2 lines will be the exact center of that circle right there. And that's another really easy way to find center of a circle. So the third way is going to be to make a circle template. And what you actually do is whatever circle you're trying to find center of, if you can, trace that circle onto a piece of paper, you cut it out, and then you find center that way. And I'll go ahead and show you how to do that right now. So I've got this circle here, and like I said, all you would do is you would trace that onto another piece of paper, and then we'll go ahead and we'll cut that out. So once you've got your circle cut out that's the same size, we'll just take it, we'll fold it in half one way, like this, and then we'll fold it in half again. And then what you do is you take your scissors again and you just snip off just the point, a tiny little bit. Open that circle back up, place it over the circle that you're trying to find center of, and then as you can see there's a hole now in the middle of the paper that you cut out, and there you go. Exact center of that circle. How kind of handy is that, eh? And that, you know, that's a neat one to use because you don't need any measurement tools, you don't need any tools or really equipment of any kind. You can do this just with a piece of paper and some scissors. Make sure to check in every Monday, guys, for brand new videos. A lot of really great content that's going to help you DIY woodworkers. If you're looking for some other kind of measurement tips and tricks, check out the playlist in the YouTube card above. It's a lot of really great content about other kind of measuring tricks, tips, you know, techniques you can use for woodworking and DIY. And don't forget to subscribe, like, comment, and I'll see you guys in the next video.